And day 3 of property ownership starts with unloading the truck. Basically, we're going to take everything out and keep it at the campground, put it in the trailer. And we're going to head back home to New Jersey and get some stuff. I ordered a shed, so we're going to get that. Maybe like a lawnmower, that type of deal. So we'll see, but for now, got to get all of this stuff out. Truck is empty enough. I'll clean all that up when I get home. We got all this stuff stashed under the trailer. We're letting this thing dry out too. That's been in the truck, and we're just about ready to start heading home. 39,999.9, 40,000 miles on the Power Wagon. All right, and we are back at home. I pulled some tools from the garage. Going to be taking these with us. That is the shed. And take this ladder, some 2x4s, various yard tools. Then this is pretty exciting right here too. I've got these glass 5 and 3 gallons. I'm gonna be using this to try to avoid the microplastics a little bit. We can take these, fill them up in Saratoga or maybe somewhere else. Yeah, so I've got, I'm gonna get a few more of these. I've got 3 at the moment. Other stuff, I got a much needed haircut, so we appreciate that. Found some free wood on Facebook along with this table kind of thing. So what I'm doing with all that wood is, if you come over here, I'm actually making a little box to carry my 5 gallons around so they don't just shatter in the truck. We have it. So imagine that with 2 more. I might put 1 or 2 more straps on it as well. We'll have to see. But with them like this, you can stand this all up and it becomes a vertical storage shelf. And you could take a hand cart and wheel it around. And the hose into the bottles. I'm flushing them out, giving it a little shake and pour. I already salted and alcoholed these 2. I'm going to do the last one as well. But here's what we've got going on so far. They take a little while to pour out, but that's all right. That's a good sign. I guess that means we have plenty of water. Today went by super fast, but that's because we did a lot of things. Right now, I've got the oil draining out of the lawnmower. You actually turned it sideways to do that. I took the whole bottom apart looking for a drain plug, and there just wasn't one, but that's all right. The truck loaded up. We got the shed in there. That's part of the mailbox, the ladder. Got all the tools packed in along this side. We've got this area right here where we got the wood going. I'm probably going to stack some of this wood in there. Got to get our waters in, and then all the lawn tools. 12 and the leaf blower fired right up. 4th pull, not bad. So the weed whacker, I had it running pretty well, but then I had to dump out the gas because it kept leaking. Turns out what happens is, I'll flip the camera around. This line right here, which goes into that hole, kept getting severed, and I was wondering why. I poured out the gas, and this came out. So it's supposed to have that connector there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a screw in here to plug that hole, and then I'm just going to drill another little hole here, put the connector in, and then put the line back on. Hopefully that ought to do it. Over right where I needed it. To take this out, it seems like you just have to remove these 2 screws, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. Second screw out, put it in your cap so you don't lose it, and then you could just wiggle, pull this out, and there we have it. So this is the hole that we have to fill, and then we are going to put that connector somewhere else. So I twisted a screw into the hole. That is now nice and plugged. Now we're going to take our adapter, and I lined it up with these to find the one that kept it nicest. You want it to be lined up with the middle, but you want the outside to be able to flare outward so that it sticks in and stays. Drilled out the hole, vroom, vroom. Pushing it down, locks into place. It's held in really nicely too. Very simply slide the 2 hoses on, make sure they're connected on both ends, and then pop it back in the holes. And now we can take our screws. All right, we put our screws in, we'll roll it over, add our 2-cycle gas, and then see if it works. Truck is loaded up. We ran the straps over the top, give it the old, that's not going anywhere, so now we're good to go. Same with that one, I already tightened that. So yeah, we've got pretty much everything we need. On the way up, we're gonna stop and pick up the last 2 5 gallons. Then I've just got to put the wood away and clean up the garage a little, and we're just about ready to go. Back to the property. We went back to New Jersey to go get a truckload of stuff, and now we have returned. We got the mailbox set up over there by Ching. We're going to paint our street number on this here barrel. It marks a covert, so we're going to find a nice way to do that, but for now that'll work. And we might take it a little bit easy today. It is my birthday, so I want to relax. Check this out, though. Right across the street, there's a whole bunch of nice wildflowers growing. There is a tire, so I'll probably clean that up too. That's not mine, but still, make our area nicer. But yeah, welcome. It's nice to be here. We're building our mailbox. Ching is unboxing that now. She'll put the numbers on it. I'm going to set up the base, and then we'll put it by the road. With expert form, she lays the numbers 175.